Hello people, how are you all doing? Little Guy G here and welcome back to another Payday 3 video. And in this video we have chapter 1 of Payday 3, the syntax error chapter. Now I thought for this one I'd kind of approach the DLC heist a little bit differently. Instead of me doing like a full-on edited shebang like I normally do, I thought I'd just sit down one-on-one with you lot and talk. Just talk about the heist. If you guys enjoy that kind of content, let me know and I'll do more of it for the upcoming DLC heist. Just in time as well that we got a new heist and a new DLC. The last few months I've been slaving away in the lab cooking up this video. Feel free to check it out. It's the entire soundtrack, but it's only my voice. Don't ask me why I did it, I don't know either. Just as I finish this project, we now have a new heist to jump into, so kind of great timing for me personally. So yeah, like I've already said, I'm just going to sit down and talk with you lot and give my honest opinions on the heist. I played it through many times now, and I think I've got a general gist of how everything works in this heist. There are some good things about it, there are some bad things about it. I just sort of wanted to be honest with you lot and just chat about it. That's kind of what this video is about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the syntax error chapter for Payday 3. Before I get into the heist itself, I do want to talk about the 2 additional content packs that come with this heist. We have a weapon pack which features a marksman rifle, a semi-automatic shotgun, and an SMG. All feel very nice to use and unique. I'm personally a big fan of the shotgun and the SMG. I haven't really used the marksman rifle an awful lot, but it does kind of slap a bit. Yeah, I think the shotgun is going to be everyone's favourite, and the SMG is pretty good as well. We also have a new perk deck, which is free to everyone, or skill line, I should probably say. I've got my Payday 2 brain still wired up. But yeah, we have a new skill line called Scrambler, and this is kind of meant to buff your ECMs a little bit. So, haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I mean, it's there, it's free. If you want to go give it a try, let me know how it is. I'm sure in the future I will have used it, tried it out and all of that, and can give a bit more of an explanation about it. But for now, I'm just going to talk about the stuff that I have played. The first tailor pack is here as well. We've got 4 new outfits, 4 new gloves, and 4 new masks. Of course, everyone's talking about the obvious one, which is the Point Dexter mask. Then they've added the fucking nerd emoji. I'm gassed. But now, all of these masks and outfits are super unique. Obviously, you can customize them how you want. You can wear outfits different to the mask counterparts. You can do what you want with them. So yeah, those are the 2 additional packs out of the way. Let's talk about the heist itself. Syntax error. What's it like? Is it worth coming back to the game and giving it a try? Let's find out. So when it comes to the story of this heist, it's more so that after Golden Shark from you stealing the servers, Joy does her hackety-hack on the servers and finds that there is a facility, Scry Digital, and they are making this new drone software, military drone software, and your job is to go in and steal the tech. And I was quite genuinely surprised that the Butcher is the contractor. Yeah, I'm very happy that the Butcher is still prevalent in the story. And honestly, she is an arms dealer and she's a weapon smuggler, so it does kind of make sense for her to contract it. So, yeah, fair enough. Go in, you steal the correct servers, you have to take the servers and pop them into this machine that scans them, and once you've found the right servers, you get the fuck out of there. It's a pretty straightforward heist in Loud. There's a lot of defending to do, but I want to talk about the stealth first. The stealth in this heist is very good, very enjoyable. I've stealthed it loads of times now. I love the stealth. I think it's brilliant. No standing in circles, thank fucking Christ. Yeah, no circle standing in this one, so I can confirm, guys, there are 0 circles. Yeah, cheer and scream. I can already hear you guys in the comments. But, yeah, just the atmosphere with the music as well. I've got to talk about the music and gush about it in a second. About the heist first, stick on topic. Yeah, the heist itself in stealth is really good. You can go on the catwalks above and drop into the server rooms. There's drones that are surveying the areas as well, so you've got to look out for those. And yeah, just the atmosphere, the mood of it. There's 2 separate areas to the heist, so the cameras... If you take out the cam guy upstairs, it doesn't affect the cameras in the basement. Those are completely separate, so that was a nice little addition. My experience is kind of pointless dealing with the upstairs cameras because you're going to spend the majority of your time in the basement where all the servers are. So yeah, honestly, I don't have many complaints about the stealth. The soundtrack slaps, so let's gush about that for a second. Gustavo Coutinho has once again blessed us with an incredible soundtrack. I mean... shit, I've got my work cut out for me if I'm going to be doing some more of these vocal covers. But yeah, Gus, mate, you are an absolute legend. It's very much house-inspired, EDM-inspired, especially in the assault phase. The stealth phase is just so damn juicy, low sub-bass frequencies, amazing plucky synths, very just little subtle things in the track that every time I re-listen to it, I'm always picking up something new, which is the same thing I can say about all the other Heist soundtracks, but for this soundtrack in particular, you'll know what I mean when you play the Heist. There are so many little things that you pick up as you really listen to the soundtrack. Yeah, with it being in a server room and it being full of hardware and tech and servers and it being around electronic shit, having a synth-based soundtrack works wonders. Yeah, this is by far the best soundtrack in the game so far. So even if you don't like the Heist itself, I hope and pray we get a jukebox system. I want to listen to this track in whatever Heist I play. It's that damn good. So yeah, you play the Heist for the Heist, but you stay for the soundtrack is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, I've talked about the assault phase a lot, so now I've talked about the stealth. The stealth, I've got no problems with. It's really, really solid. However, the loud is where I do have problems, so I'm going to go into that now. The loud is kind of the same as the stealth, but as soon as the alarm's tripped, the server room goes into lockdown. You've got to go up to the main control terminal, the SINS terminal, to unlock the rooms. A lot of defending objectives, which is kind of reminiscent of Payday 2, waiting for drills, but this time you're waiting for valves, you're waiting for other shit, computers to hack, all that kind of stuff. But the same thing is, you throw servers into the computer, the main database terminal, it decrypts it. Once you've gotten the sufficient amount of servers, it will print off one massive server for you with all the data. You grab it and you gotta go. And this data server is heavy. It's very, very heavy. You can't sprint with it. You can't move very fast with it. Transport it is a must for this heist. So yeah, once you get the server, you go upstairs to where the sewage system is. You need explosives that you get from an elevator shaft to blow a hole through the wall and reach into a park, whack on a flare, Bile comes in to pick up the goods, and you get out of there. The final charge phase is a little bit underwhelming, I won't lie. It's nowhere near as cool as Nearest to the Wicked. It's nowhere near as cool as, say, Under the Surface, where it's just an absolute gunfight on the roof. It's very... yeah, underwhelming, I will say. The loud in this heist is very underwhelming. It can be very, very tedious when you're defending multiple objectives, especially with it being very close quarters. Cloakers will be your worst enemy in this heist because they just come out of nowhere. Whilst I'm talking about enemies, let's talk about the new one, the Techie. The drones are so annoying to deal with. Techie's really, really good at hiding themselves, really, really good. So you need to make sure that you keep an ear out and your eye on your HUD, which kind of crackles and distorts as you get closer to the Techie. And they're kind of invisible a little bit as well. So once you find them, take them out and the drones will fuck off. But the drones will keep on coming, unless you take the Techie out. Yeah, now that I've talked about the heist, the Tailor Pack, the Weapon Pack, the perk line, the new enemy, other stuff in the patch notes, which I will leave below. But for now, what are my final impressions and thoughts on this heist? Should you give it a try? Is it worth coming back to the game to give it a try? Overall, I think yes. I think it's a new heist at the end of the day. If you own the gold or silver editions, you should have the DLCs to play it. So by all means, give it a go. If you don't have the DLCs, if you have a friend that does, then hell, join off them and give it a try and see if it's worth your money. Speaking of money though, I do think the pricing of the DLCs individually do kind of incentivize people to go and buy the season pass, which in my opinion is really just not a nice practice. I just wish the DLCs were priced at $10 or £10 and kind of equal to the season pass, as you know, so you can pick and choose the heist you want to play, if you catch my drift. The overall, if I'm talking about the heist itself and put the pricing and stuff aside, yes, it's a very, very good heist. I really enjoy it, especially in stealth. It's a new heist to play. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. But yeah, in terms of the loud, I don't know. I'm still very mixed on the loud portion of the heist, especially with how tedious waiting around for shit can be, especially when you're just defending stuff. Whereas in stealth, everything is moving. Everything's moving. You can go from one room to another. You don't really have to wait around too much. Like I said, there's no circles. Get in. You'd have to wait for circles. But yeah, that's going to be the video. It's a very, very different kind of video that I'd normally make, just sitting and talking. So yeah, let me know how you found it. If you like it, dislike it. Have you played the heist? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. The first DLC is here, finally. We can talk about it. Yeah, amongst all the free DLCs that come with this game, I hope that every heist keeps the same level of quality that this heist does. I really do hope they go for quality over quantity and they don't try and bash out as many heists as they possibly can to win players back. I'd rather them focus their time and energy on making heists as good as they possibly can, so then when players do eventually come back to the game, they'll be pleasantly surprised. With that all being said, I'm gonna crack on and go and play some more. And I have a vocal cover to make, so keep an eye out for that on the channel. And yeah, without further ado, I've been Little Guy G. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.